places, but I.
Hi beautiful people, so today's video we are going to tackle about one of the comments from my subscribers named Peter Huang 1431. He says there that, can you do interviews and ask Filipina how much does a man need to make to earn to date you? So I'd like to see if someone says 10,000 to 20,000 or some says 1 million a month for those young girls. So for that request, I do a video and I make a small interview. Of course, I asked them if I can post it publicly in my YouTube channel, so they're also okay with that. So without further ado, let's jump into my video. Hi, good afternoon, beautiful people. So I have here my friend Fritztine. So I'm going to interview her in regards with the topic that one of my subscribers already commented in my video. So first of all, can you please state your name and age, please?
So my name is Fritztine and I'm 18 years old.
Okay, so what is your ideal guy?
My ideal guy is first of all, he is have a good hygiene. Then second is mature.
Mature. Yes. What do you prefer? A Filipino or a foreign? If Filipino and foreign, can you please explain and why?
For me, Filipino, because we all know that we Filipinos are known for being hospitable, and
Correct.
I know that Filipinos is very caring and loving. But if I would also given a chance to choose, maybe foreign, pero I prefer Filipino.
Alright. Okay, so the next question I have here is, what specific age of a guy would you prefer to date?
Today, for me, I don't have a specific age, but I would choose to date a guy that is older than me, 1 to 2 years or 3 years age.
Alright, perfect. So the number 4 question we have is, would you date a guy who is 40 to 60 years?
Today, no, because I prefer to focus on my studies and I'm not into dating today.
Alright, so it means you don't have any boyfriend as of
Yes.
now since birth?
Yes, I'm NBS.
Okay, so if you guys interested, just shut up. Okay, number 5 questions we have here is, if you date a foreigner, are you willing to relocate or to transfer in Western countries? Yes.
If I would be given a chance to date a
Yes.
foreigner, maybe I will try to be with him or in other countries for also to know what are their beliefs
Cultures.
or cultures in their country, and also I want him to be here in the Philippines,
Yes,
for
to know.
him to know our culture as
Right,
Filipinos.
perfect. So the last questions we have here, how much does a man need to earn to date you?
For me, it doesn't cost any amount, but in my case, love defines for me give and take relationship. If a man gives, then you take it, then otherwise you have also to treat him, not just
Give and take only.
yes, give and take relationship.
So, thank you so much. By the way, can you give any advice to those foreigners that would like to go here in the Philippines if they're looking for a wife or maybe a girlfriend in the future? What could you advise to them to pick that kind of Filipina? What kind of qualities of Filipina?
We all know that we Filipinos are very caring, loving. As I can see that to those other wives, that they really care genuinely on their husband. Like, if you would like to choose a Filipino to date, my advice is, as a foreigner, you have to know her
Very well.
personally. You also have to take care and love her genuinely as she loves you.
Okay, thank you so much, Christine, for joining my channel. So, good morning. I have here my friend. Can you please state your first name and then your age?
Ferlyn, and I am 20 years old.
20 years old. Okay, so can you tell me please what is your ideal guy?
My ideal guy.
Yes.
It's just a simple guy, and
Uh-huh.
also a guy that has intellect
Intellect.
or smarter than me.
Alright, so we have here the number 2 topic. We have, what do you prefer, a Filipino or foreign? If Filipino or foreign, can you explain and why?
I think I'll go both because life is mysterious, and also there are things that will unexpectedly gonna happen.
Okay,
So yeah.
that's all your answer for the second question. Okay, so we have here the third topic. What specific age of a guy you prefer to date?
Specific age of
Yep.
a guy, probably a guy age older than me.
What kind of age is that specifically?
Probably around 25 above.
25 above. Okay, so we have here the fourth topic. Would you date a guy who is 40 years old or up to 60 years old?
Probably not.
Why is that?
I just really think that those guys that range 40 years old and above are already ready for settlement, and I'm still 20, so I think we have different goals in life. So
Okay. So we have here the next one, number 5. If you date a foreigner, are you willing to relocate or to transfer in Western countries?
Well, if that's the plan, then why not?
Wow, perfect. Okay, we have the last question here. We have, how much does a man need to earn to date you?
I don't really have any standards when it comes to salary. I can date any man as long as that person can support me in the future.
Yes, for those people, especially foreign people or expat that would like to go to Philippines and search for a Filipina to become their future wife or maybe a friend, what did you?
My advice to them, probably need to so my advice to those foreigners that are planning to go here to find someone or find someone to be friend with, first is before you come here, you need to be knowledgeable about the culture and
The dish.
the culture and the traditions of Filipinos. Second thing is never trust easily, or never trust someone so easily. You need to know them better or know them well before trusting them, because there are a lot of scammer here. So there are really a lot of scammers here. So that's the only advice I have.
Okay, thank you so much, Ferlyn. So, by the way, can you please state your name and your age?
I am Precious. I am 18 years old.
What about?
And I am Fritztine Brianna, and also 18 years old.
Okay, so for my first question, what is your ideal guy?
Tall and Moreno.
Okay, what about
My
you?
ideal guy is, first of all, has a good hygiene, matured, family-oriented, and God-fearing.
Alright, so for the second questions I have, what do you prefer, a Filipino or foreign? If Filipino and foreign, can you please explain and why?
For me, Filipino, because we Filipinos are known for being hospitable, and I know that Filipinos is very caring and loving.
Correct? What about you? What do you prefer, Filipino or foreign?
Filipino,
Why is that?
because of the nurture, the way they care,
They
the way they care for the woman.
Okay, that's a wonderful answer. So the third question I have is, what specific age of a guy would you prefer to date?
Older than me,
What is older than you then? Can you
least-
please state
4 years.
4 years? How old are you right now? 18, so probably around 22, something like that. What about you?
I don't have a specific age, but I prefer to date a guy who's older than me. Yes, same with her. 1 to 4 years age gap.
Alright, that's wonderful. Would you date a guy 40 up to 60 years?
A stage.
Yep.
Depend.
Depend on the situation.
It depends on the situation.
How can you say it depends on the situation?
Like
For example, someone who courted you at the age of 40. If you think the guy was honest and
If his love is pure.
pure, okay, you're gonna accept him.
Yes.
Okay. What about you?
For me, no. And today I'm not into dating, and I want to focus on my academics.
If you date a foreigner, are you willing to relocate in Western countries? For example, if you guys already dating with a foreign nationality and he is going to bring you to Western countries, would you like to come with him?
For me, if I would be given a chance, yes. I also want to travel to other countries, and I want to know their cultures and beliefs in their countries.
What about you?
Yes, I prefer because I want also to know their
Culture?
culture. As well also to
To know.
travel.
Okay. So the last question I have, how much does a man need to earn to date you?
For me, I don't have any amount or it cost for a date. If you two have a good relationship, it would take a give and take relationship. And if a guy, if any amount that a guy can provide, it is very appreciated for me. And I really don't have any cost of amount for me to date. It is okay for me that I was the one to treat you. So the next date you are the one to treat me.
What about you?
Question.
How much does a man need to earn to date you? For example, pera gid ang kinahanglan nga ma-earn sa isa ka lalaki parang i-date ka.
Wala. No exactly amount. Because if the woman truly loves a man,
She will going to accept.
she will going to accept wherever the situation is.
What a guy can
But
afford.
but the love is still there.
That's wonderful.
So for the number one, what is your ideal guy?
Actually, I don't have any ideal guy as long as that guy is nice and a gentleman. That's all I want for a guy to have, or the attitude for him to have before he hurt me.
What do you prefer, a Filipino or foreign? Or if it's foreigner, can you explain why?
As of now, since I have a boyfriend and it's a Filipino, I would rather choose him than a foreign guy.
What specific age of a guy you prefer to date? In any Filipino or a foreign? What specific age?
I would rather choose a guy that's a bit older than me.
Why is that?
I was thinking way back then that the guy who is much older than me is more mature and already he is thinking of the future rather than a boy who only want to flirt and to enjoy, and they are not really
Serious.
into a serious relationship.
So if you're gonna date a foreigner, are you willing to relocate or transfer in Western countries?
For sure. I would rather transfer to his country. It's because I really want to know where he came from, what's their culture, and also I want to meet his relatives from that country.
Okay, so we have an additional question. Actually, this is number 4 question, but I made mistakes here. So number 4 question, would you date a guy 40 to up to 60 years old?
For me, no.
Why is that?
Maybe as I've said earlier, I would rather date a bit older. I didn't state there that
It's more
40 and above. It's because they are family-centered already kind of guy,
okay.
and maybe I can't match to fit together.
Alright, so for the last question, and how much does a man need to earn to date you?
Actually, money does not matter for me.
Why is that?
For me, street food date will do. I don't need to be dated at the fancy restaurant or anything. 100 peso or 150 day cost of day per day.
Why do you say a street food is okay? What do you mean? Explain to me that kind
Street
of
food
things.
here in the Philippines is street food is the best, one of the best, a place where I can feel special and as long as we're both happy and contented.
All right. So thank you so much for joining to my channel. So any message for those foreign people or expat that looking for a Filipina? What can you advise for them?
Well, for a foreigner who is looking for a Filipina girlfriend or a wife, just make sure to find a girl who is capable of loving you without thinking your financial stability.
Perfect. Thank